How is it going, Reject Nation? It is I, John, coming at ya. Got a new trailer, actually, for the new Sabrina, the Teenage Witch series, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, coming to you on Netflix, and you might be asking yourself, John, why are you watching this? And the short answer is, I'm a big Riverdale fan. I've been, aware of the Archie Comics universe for a while. I caught some secondhand episodes of Sabrina growing up, and I've been actually covering Riverdale on Patreon. Shameless plug time. We cover a lot of TV shows over on our Patreon, and one of those shows is Riverdale. It's one of the shows that I cover. Covered all of Season 1 over there, most of the way through Season 2. I'll probably just hop into Season 3 whenever I wrap up the second season, just because, that starts airing in, a week. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of Riverdale reactions over there, as well as some other shows like live action stuff, including Gotham and Supernatural we just started up, and then anime as well with My Hero Academia, Full Metal Alchemist, and Attack on Titan, and we're, always adding new stuff over there, so come check us out if you're so inclined. But yeah, I don't know, I really wanted to check this out. I've really been enjoying what they've done with Riverdale so far, and from what I understand, this is the same creator, showrunner behind the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. They have some definite horror influences that they wear heavily on their sleeves, so I'm very excited to see that Venn diagram overlap that much more with this. Horror is one of my favorite things, so the Archie vibe plus horror, you just can't get any better for me. So let's hop into this. Let's do it. Spellman Mortuary.
You think the only person you're gonna scare is yourself?
Aww.
Gotcha.
Little Night of the Living Dead reference.
Good night, Harvey.
Good night, Sabrina.
Oh, it's that guy. Aw.
In the town of Greendale, where it always feels like
Greendale.
Halloween, there lived a girl who was half witch, half mortal, who, on her 16th birthday, would have to choose between two worlds: the witch world of her family and the human world of her friends. And that girl is me.
Oh, damn.
Are you willing to forsake the path of light and follow the path of night?
Oh, damn.
Do this.
You must.
Oh, no.
I shall deliver Sabrina.
You're going to die, Ashley.
Whoa.
Girls, let's not be catty bitches.
Whoa.
You're a rebel, Spellman. That's how I like my witches.
I'm not an evil person. But these are desperate times.
Whoa. A bad thing? There you go.
My name is Sabrina Spellman, and I will not
Whoa.
sign it away.
Whoa.
Would you like to do the honors?
With pleasure.
Whoa. Damn. Oh.
What's on Hilda?
She annoyed me, so I killed her and buried her in the yard.
Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting note to end on. It's leaving me with some questions there. That looks like a lot of fun, man. I mean, that looks kind of exactly what the pitch sort of was, which is, spiraling off of Riverdale. And I mean, Sabrina spiraled out of the Riverdale comics anyway. Off the bat, I mean, that's fun. I don't know how much, if at all, they're going to cross over. I've heard they're not planning on crossing over very soon anyway. But, we've seen Greendale at least for a second, and they mention it every now and again on Riverdale. But yeah, this looks like just kind of a perfect perfect blend of that high school coming-of-age vibe with some much more in-your-face horror movie elements. And I know that Sabrina, at least the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina comics, were inspired by, you know, the horror of the 60s and 70s, stuff like Rosemary's Baby and things like that. And from what I've heard the creators say, they're going for a similar vibe with this. And I think that's a cool flavor to go with for a show in this universe. I mean, again, I don't know what the overlap is because they're different networks. But I mean, at least as a horror fan, I think this looks really cool. I mean, I love these creatures and this whole witch world they've got here. You've got these people hanging from trees and demons and stuff like that. And a pretty, you know, imposing looking group of witches that she's rolling with, at least in this trailer. And, you know, there's a central hook at hand. Her 16th birthday is coming up. She's going to have to choose, you know, which path she wants to follow. And I got to imagine that's going to inform the arc of this first season here. And I imagine that could create some pretty interesting character conflict if she's kind of being pulled between the witch world and the human world. I mean, we start this trailer off with her and her boyfriend, so I gotta imagine that there might be at least a debate to have there, even if you know she's gonna end up doing witchcraft and stuff with her powers, but I wonder how that conflict is gonna figure in. But I don't know, just the same way Riverdale is a town with a personality unto itself, you know, I imagine Greendale will probably be a town with a personality unto itself. There's more Halloween in this show, and I like the supporting cast too. I mean, Kiernan Shipka, like, she's terrific in everything I've seen her in, and I am excited to see her lead this, especially that moment where she's like,
my name is Sabrina Spellman.
Even just cut up for a trailer, I was like, oh shit, like, this is gonna be pretty gripping. I love that you got Lucy Davis and Miranda Otto in here being her aunts. I'm excited to see them, you know, play off each other. I think both of them are really great actresses, and they got, you know, some pretty good earmarks in here from the comics. The first scene, she's out with Harvey, and he's, you know, taunting her with some Night of the Living Dead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Bringing more of those horror influences in, you know, because Riverdale, like, they make it clear how much they love certain horror. I'm about to watch the episode where they do the Carrie the musical, you know. You got a brief glimpse, at least, of Salem in here. I wonder if they're going to go with the more popular version of Salem where he's talking all the time, or if they're going to go way back to basics. But I got to imagine that there's going to be some kind of, you know, rapport with Salem there. Especially for Halloween season, I am going to be really excited to check this out. Don't know if I'll do reactions or not on Patreon, but I would certainly be interested in doing them at the very least. But yeah, like, as the first official trailer for this show, I'm definitely hooked. I love the look of it. I mean, one thing that Riverdale has that's great is the cinematography is always on point. It always looks very picturesque, like it was ripped out of a comic book or something like that. I love the aesthetics and the set designs I'm seeing here. I love some of the horror and witchy imagery. It seems like they're not going to skimp or soften that too much, and I appreciate, again, this new iteration of Archie where it does kind of have an edge, and this looks like it's going to take that edge that much further. So I am actually very excited to finally see this, and you know, also for the humor elements. It looks like there's going to be some pretty good humor as well. So yeah, what did you guys think though? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a big Sabrina fan? Are you looking forward to this? Do you not like at all the direction they're taking here? Are you into Riverdale? Do you hope they'll cross over? Sound off and let me know. And until next time, party people, cheers!
Hello, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
And I'm Cat Alvarado.
I gave you an opportunity.
Thank you.
I let women speak in video. Cat is on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Do you have Twitter?
Yeah, I have Twitter. I'm at the Cat Alvarado on everything. And in Facebook, I'm Cat Alvarado Comedy.
See, not everything.
Not
you know what's everything? These bitchin' new shirts we got here.
Shirts.
I got a shirt from Cat Alvarado representing her awesome comedy. Cause you're gonna stand up on the mic. She has a cool shirt here, Believe in Soulmates.
Someone's gotta be as shitty as you are.
Because you're like reading it, and then you get there, and you're like, oh, that's actually, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of comedy you're in for with Cat. What month are we in, Cat?
We are in October.
You know, that means horror season time. And you know what I like to do? Yeah, Kevin McAllister, Home Alone. Yeah. We're going to watch this Netflix trailer that got a few requests for. It's called The Haunting of Hill House. Do you watch horror?
Sometimes.
Jinx, you owe me something.
Am I getting me too? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, Kat, let's watch this trailer, shall we? Let's transition out of that. Oh, scary piano sounds.
Why is piano so scary? Now I want you two to get good rest.
What if they have a
That baby is scary looking.
Well, I'm sure we can handle any dream you have.
What if I dream that you sent us away into the dark and we get hurt? Really hurt.
What if...
And what if I'm so sad and scared of the dark out there?
It's the weirdest what if game.
Put poison in me for years and years until my blood turns into poison and my heart breaks right in half and I can't feel anything happy. How I can't stand it anymore and I have to die. In time on a silver table. It's my jaw wired shut. Would you wake us up from a dream like that?
What the hell is going on?
We're not like any other family.
No.
We're different. Because of where we grew up. Hill House.
Is that in the house?
Mother, she was not crazy.
Huh?
No.
Neither was your sister, neither is your brother, neither are you.
Hey, that guy's in Game of Thrones.
It's that house.
You don't have to worry now, sweetie. That really bad dream? Of course I'd wake you.
It's the best what if game I've ever heard a child ever play.
Okay.
It's the best what if game.
Okay, and this is a series.
Yeah,
Okay. It sounds kind of like it's going to be American Horror Story.
kind of.
A little
The
bit.
first season of American Horror Story was
Yes.
about a haunted house. Yeah.
Exactly.
But this has the house on a haunted hill kind of vibe. Except they're calling this the haunting of Hill House. Yeah. And the idea of this being a series seems a little bit more intriguing to
Yeah.
me than actually being a movie. I feel like a movie, a lot of this would feel rushed and not really have time to develop, where I think in a show you could really develop it. I feel like it'll probably start off a little slow and then it'll eventually escalate into the strangest territory.
I think it's got potential. Like, I could see it starting off like, oh, this is going to be haunted thing, and then it's going to go in a direction that we don't know it's going to go in. It might be a little bit Lost-like, where it's like, okay, we're going to chase after this. Let's read more.
Is it gonna be confusing? Is my slight concern.
I feel like it might be.
Even just with the kids playing that what if game, because I like the way the trailer did that. Like, hey, what if this happened? Because kids always do that. They'd be great at improv. Those kids.
Oh, yeah. They
Oh
just,
man.
Yes,
Wow,
and it, and
that
yes,
that
and it.
imagination is just spiraling.
Oh, I know what's going on in those kids' households. Like, what are they watching on TV? What are their
Yeah.
parents talking about? Like, why are you guys imagining, like, heroin overdoses and
Is that the first episode?
your heart breaking forever? What are you, 30? Like,
Was she dreaming that? Was that a real conversation she was having with her kids?
Has she done online dating?
They're like, what the hell's going on with that
heartbreak thing
kid?
feels really familiar.
But who hasn't played a what if game like that with their parents, you know?
Absolutely.
Hey, mommy, what if I got murdered and someone tied you down and had to watch me get murdered the whole time in front of you? I played that game with my Filipino mother all the time. Yeah.
It's horrifying.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, mommy, what if nobody loves me forever and then I get really sad about it? Would you still love me and marry me after that, just so I get to have a wedding one day? That's my what if game. Is that scary enough? I was trying.
You're just sad.
That's how I felt about the girls' what if, though. I'm like, oh, that just sounds like you're going to be a cat lady.
Carla Gugino started a Netflix horror movie last year called Gerald's Game. It's kind of cool that she's keeping this horror tradition on Netflix going. Some of the scare stuff looks a little generic. I also like that it seems like it's going for a little bit something more subtle, not too in your face about it. I feel like if it was so in your face, it would feel exactly like American Horror Story. Because American Horror Story, all the seasons have this like really fast-paced thing going on about it. This feels like it'll have a lot of dread, be more about its atmosphere and mood.
I can see that.
More than it would be about like a bunch of freaky looking things happening left and right. Except you do got kind of this like Japanese horror thing going on.
Yeah, what's this weird ominous hair?
Yeah, it's like ominous hair looming over this young girl.
That could just be like someone with wet hair like tucking their daughter in after a bath.
Right, yeah.
And they're just doing that to make it look like it's a Japanese horror thing, but really, when you watch it, it's like, oh, honey, all right, go to bed now.
This movie's really a comedy that's being advertised as a horror film.
Did I do it right? Is it Japanese horror? I don't know.
Yeah, you've nailed Japanese horror just right there.
5 siblings who grew up in the most famous haunted house in America. Okay. Oh, it's a novel.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we could look at the novel?
Yeah, let's read the novel. And then we'll hit record again. Oh, so this was originally a movie, a 1959 Gothic horror movie. I should know that. I watch all kinds of 50 Gothic horror movies. Well, this might upset some people, I imagine, just because. Oh, Mike Flanagan directed this. And Mike Flanagan, he directed Gerald's Game, which no wonder she's in this. I like this guy's movies. I like the movie Hush. I like Gerald's Game. Those movies are a lot more grounded in realism. So I think that's why I'm kind of drawn to this material, because like I said, this could be something that's really blown out with all its crazy supernatural stuff, but it feels a lot more grounded. I think that's a more unique approach to take. But like I said, it could be a really slow moving show that might not be all that interesting. Yeah.
How do you really like draw out horror like that, episode by episode by episode? But like you just have a normal day, and then there just happens to be like a lady standing in the background, and they're like, "Hey, did you see that lady?"
Right?
But
yeah, because
she just here the whole time.
That's a good point, because build up in a horror movie is one thing, because that's a movie, and you have time to like let an audience be patient. But what if I watch one episode and I'm like, nothing really happens? This isn't that exciting of a horror show. Do I really care about this?
It's like they just have the whole episode go normal with like a little bit, bit of like teasing little things, and at the end they're like, oh my god, then this happens.
Like that could work in a movie, but in a show, I'm not sure. Either way, I mean, I kind of want to check out the original film now. I'm not going to read the book, but I might check out the original film and then do a whole comparison, and then just be mad at the show the entire time.
I think that's a great idea. I think it's a wonderful use of time. No, I mean really. I mean for you.
Really?
For you, because this is what you do. I'm not being condescending.
Where is condescending and sincerity with you?
I honestly don't know. I have to live with myself.
That sounds like a great use of your time.
It sounds like.
But seriously, I mean it.
Oh yeah, go to your little channel. Okay, Greg, you do you.
So you're gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Can I watch it with you and your girlfriend?
Yeah, just come over, hang out with the two of us.
Can I just hang out with you guys all the time?
Yeah, that'd be
cool.
Yeah, Cat's always around here.
Be the third wheel. Can I sleep in your bed with you guys?
Yeah, that'd be super comfortable.
What?
We'll just put up a couple of extra pillows to divide.
Oh, okay.
Me, you can sleep next to my girlfriend. Yeah. I'll sleep on the ground. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, are you gonna watch this? Does this trailer upset you because it doesn't look like a movie from 60 years ago? Comment below. You can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell to get notifications, and also follow Cat Alvarado on Facebook. The Cat Alvarado Comedy. No, Cat Alvarado Comedy. Instagram, The Cat Alvarado, where she does not pose in bikini photos, but she's got a lovely smile, so it's still worth your time, boys. Also, follow her on Twitter, where she does not post bikini photos. So,
no, it's mostly just snarky comments about politics.
Yeah, just what you want.
Hey, it might be what they want.
You never know.
You never
You
know.
never know.
All right, bye.
Bye.